Hey, Flux here, and today I'm going to talk about Somnium Space. Now, initially, it was really weird installing the game because, yes, the installer obviously asks you for admin privileges. However, once it's installed and you actually launch the launcher, it asks for admin privileges again. And then when you actually launch the game also launches with admin privileges. Why does the game need admin privileges? That doesn't make any sense. Now, the main thing isn't just like that this is insecure, but that this means you physically cannot, unless you run Steam VR and everything else as admin as well, which you shouldn't do. Unless you do that, you physically can't interact with the launcher through the Steam VR overlay in the desktop view because you can't interact with privileged applications through that mode. Now, that's not too bad because then you can just manually launch it with a keyboard and mouse, but that's one thing that's unnecessary. Why does your game need to run as privileged? Why? Is it just no. But anyway, I'm gonna now quickly go into the footage for Somnium Space, and then we'll come back here. But anyway, let's launch that up. This time it actually did launch into proper full screen, which is already much more positive than the first time I launched it. Because last time it was forced into some weird windowed aspect ratio that I couldn't even change. It's good to see that that changed now after relaunching it. Alright, so this is Somnium Space. So they have their own headset apparently. It's relatively expensive, but they say is great. I don't know anything about that, but let's just enter Somnium Space itself. Right off the bat, it feels weirdly like it's lacking anti-aliasing. All of that text was very pixely.
Welcome
No.
to Somnium Space.
All right, so that's just a short.
This is a short tutorial to show you the very basics.
That
The
is
left
so
stick
loud.
moves you forward and backwards, side to side, while the right stick snap turns you left and right, and when you hold the right stick forward and release, you teleport in that direction quickly. Everything is controlled in your very own personal
Why is that
tablet.
ambience,
Press the top
huh?
button on either controller, usually.
All right, so the narrator of the tutorial, one, sounds a bit weird, but two, why is the audio an ambience? Ambient is supposed to be whooshing of air, chirping of birds, any kind of noises like that. But they have world audio, they have announcements, they have voices, they have so many different things that they could have put it, but no, it's under ambience. This might be a little nitpicky, but also, why is it so loud? What the fuck is the mixing for this? Who needs that amount of volume? Anyway, let's go back into it. Why is that video weirdly low quality?
Get you back to the main menu.
Oh, because they have a weird effect on. Oh, that's laggy.
To visit the settings application and dial in your preferred visual experience. To close the tablet, press one of the top.
Honestly, I respect wanting to do an effect like this, but it's not great for.
You can use this to purchase items from the shop.
Readability, it just makes text and stuff like that hard to see.
To answer all questions.
Yeah, I love the forced teleport locomotion. How do I disable that?
Using the stairs, or if you're feeling brave and ready to dive
Hello,
into
player.
This universe,
Can you not disable teleport? Oh, there. There's a teleport. There we go. How do I disable the fucking turning? Let's see. Snap turn. Yeah, rotation mode. There we go. That's so slow. Holy shit. That's still so slow. I mean, it feels weird. Why does it feel so weird? The turning feels choppy. I know it shouldn't feel choppy. The movement feels fine, but rotating just feels like it chops weirdly. Here I talk about how the rotating feels choppy, on like hindsight of like hopping back into Resonite, it doesn't just feel choppy. It is choppy. Like literally, uh, here I can rotate perfectly fine, and there's not some weird stutter associated with rotating. I can just rotate left and right with my sticks, and there's no problem with it. It actually doesn't like hurt my eyes to rotate smoothly. What did they do? Like this is also not a problem in VR chat or chill out VR. This is the first time I've ever experienced a smooth turn that was actually kind of hard on my eyes because there was weird choppiness when rotating. But let's continue. No? Okay, so that mutes me. So the left stick is what mutes me actually. That's so weird. Right stick seems to do nothing. Ugh. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that rigging? Holy shit. Sitting VR for... Oh, so it has sitting VR mode. So if I reset and then click sitting VR... Oh. That's... What the fuck is the controller it's showing me? What is that controller? Oh, it's a left. It's supposed to be the left controller. That probably could use some redoing of the UI because holy shit, how are you supposed to know what controller this is? But anyway, what the sitting standing VR toggle does nothing. We have start AFK mode. So you have to manually toggle AFK mode. Wait, how do I get out of it? Okay, so it's the same button on your left controller to get out of that as third person view. Got it. Then we have fly mode. Why are all of those just in that Okay, those leg movements are great. Fucking 10 out of 10. This does not need any change. That's hilarious. Let's go back into walk mode. Like, I mean, at least this menu is like easy enough to find stuff in, even though it's not really positioning great. This is a bit much to look through. Like, it could be better, but like, hey, I can find stuff relatively easily. Hey, editing Flux here, and I think I was being a little bit too nice there. What did I find easily in the menu? Well, the buttons that are literally on the first page of the menu, when it came to finding where to turn off, like teleportation, smooth turning, stuff like that, I was having a bit more of a problem, so, you know, because I created a community and are free for everyone to use, just pick one. So I assume that's somewhere in here. So there's browser. I'm gonna assume browser has a sub function for... I had a couple of new functions. Okay. Oh, that is a fucked up keyboard. I do like the style of it, but again, sometimes you should use, you know, function over style. Oh no, that's an actual browser. I guess that's neat, but where do I... Oh, there's worlds down here, okay. But where's avatars? Did I overlook something in the avatar section here? Public avatars are created with communities. I mean, you could also create your own ready play. Yeah. Yeah, but where we're not building a customer. But where? Are they just in worlds or something? Maybe in my avatar. Okay, yeah, it's in my avatar. That makes sense. It's kind of like VR chat in that sense, where you have just not a separate thing for avatars. You just go to my avatar. Are you loading something? Are you connecting to something, or do I have to click one of these? I assume I have to click one of these. Okay, so there's some avatars here. Let's see. Let's try the funny kobold. So it downloads it immediately to your device. Can you rotate this, dude? I mean, you can rotate them. That does need a lot of work. This is a turntable I made in like a few minutes. Difference being, if you actually rotate this, you can fully rotate this. And let's assume that you're in a similar situation where you have this and it's kind of like offset like this, like here. If I rotate it, this properly rotates. It's not just that it's like a little bad. That turntable is terrible. What the hell? This is incredibly finicky and strange. Like, this rotates weird. So if I do left, it does this much. If I grab down here, it still grabs at the... but let's select the avatar.
Yeah?
Hello.
Shit is so loud.
That is... So this world here is public. So literally everyone who starts the game comes in here initially. Elevator. An elevator where there's nothing to click. So does this actually do anything now? Oh, I can't even interact with the menu like this. There we go. Oh, it's because we were moving the elevator. Yeah, no, this doesn't do anything. No, no, wait. All right, let's see what's down here. Daily meetups. Okay, so they have daily meetups. That's neat. Oh, she's working on Somnium VR website. Starting at, Jesus, $2,000 for a headset is definitely a lot. For like a global hub, there's not really many people. There's another person I assume over there. But that's literally Arter. So there's portals here, I assume, to different worlds. How does this work? Do you just download world? I assume you just download world. No world without scripts. Yes, download scripts. Oh, and then I should probably checkmark this. So we enter once we actually downloaded it. Oh, and it did work even though I pressed it after. Magic mirrors. I do like this little intro scene here. It hides anything like still needing to be built and stuff like that pretty nicely, if that is going in the background or if it just loads in everything at once. So this is called Magic Mirror, Fad's Magic Mirrors. Networking, so they needed someone for networking. That's interesting. I wonder what exactly they had to do networking-wise for this. Because in Resonate, for example, everything is networked already by its very nature. But in VRChat, you have to manually assign objects as being networked objects. So I wonder how that's here. This says error. There's a little tiny space here. Is this creature grabbable? Yeah, it's grabbable. Let's see. Is there any way to see? Oh, there's 6 people online right now. So I assume that includes me. In this world, there's like just me. I don't know if this world right now is open for anyone to join or not. So let's see. How do I check the current world? So I'm going to save you the time and tell you right now that I still don't know if that world was open. I still don't know how to check that. I didn't find it anywhere in the menu, but like, I don't know. How do I go back? How do I, maybe from the map? Oh, wait, exit world. Exit this user-generated world. Are you sure you want to leave? Leave. So does this bring us back to the hub? So I'm in base reality. Okay, yeah, so this is the base reality that it's bringing us back to. Okay, and we start up exactly where we left. So it remembers, either remembers our position or it's still running the background. Considering we had to load it up again, I assume that it pretty much unloads it and actually moves you. Not like Resonate where you can have multiple worlds open at the same time. So there's people over there. Oh, one thing that they also told me on Twitter is that you can adjust the camera settings. Well, how do you... How do you adjust the camera settings? Textures, code, environment, audio, general. Jesus Christ. For some reason, every now and again, there's like a massive fucking lag spike. Camera. Pro. So, but how do I bring that onto the, how do I put that on my stream window instead though? Main camera instead of lighting, target and follow, post-processing, camera layers visibility, no. So, it doesn't seem like there's a way for me to actually mirror, oh wait, display on my NPC. You know, this menu definitely could use a heavy rework. There's a field of view slider. I'm going to disable this real quick until I figure out how to actually make that follow my head. So I wanted to keep in a bit of this camera finicking, but I'm going to cut it here short because I spent the next like 10 minutes looking through that camera menu, trying to figure out how to enable it to go into a first-person view. And I eventually just give up and send a message on Twitter to the guys being like, hey, how do I do that? Well, let's keep going. The weird thing is that my Viseme still move even while muted. Which is strange. Can I actually see like a nameplate or something above myself? No. But at least the jumping feels nice. It's like, that's as much as I can see right now. Still running at 54 frames when there's not really much going on. So because it's relevant here, I use a 5090 and a Ryzen 9 9950X3D. The fact that I'm getting like 40 to like 60 FPS, so like 72 in like basically nothing. Yeah, not good. What is this? Oh, it's a Somnium teleporter. I assume this like, yeah, this lets you like teleport between places. So Arthur's over there. Portal. Oh, that's pretty instant. That's neat. I thought that icon on the map meant that there was a teleporter here, but I assume that is not the case. I'm just over here now. Is there a way to get back to mainland? Come on, camera. There we go. Back. Map. So I was here. Let's go. No, you're fucking with me. Nah, you're fucking with. What do you mean, let's go? There's a teleporter right here. Where is it? Somewhere this direction. What do you mean? There's nothing there. What do you mean? What do you mean that's not a teleporter? That's an empty plot of land. The fuck you mean let's go? Why? Well, I guess we're walking 0.7 kilometers and I'm just speeding this up and editing. So this says that there's a teleport over there. So let's portal to that teleport. Oh, there's a ball here. Do I just... I mean, the physics work, I guess. Anyway, the laser grab would be great if it actually showed a laser. There's a bigger ball over here and a lightsaber. A lightsaber. Can I not? That does not seem as intended. Can I grab this? And then I just... Is that what it's supposed to do? Oh, there we go. That's not great. I feel like that's the point of this game thingy here, but that's not that's not how that's supposed to work. Then we just reset. Let's be nice. And I guess I should. Oh, that reset it. No, that's the wrong one. This one over here is the one I didn't reset when I threw that ball really hard. So let's reset that to be nice. But they have golf here. That is not a golf ball. Okay, that works a lot better than the other one. Come on, stop moving. Oh, you can't double grip this. You have to grip this with one hand. I mean, it works a lot better with the small ball here rather than that big ball over there. Question is, what happens if I do it fast? Actually, I wonder, so obviously come on. Obviously the golf club is made for golfing. However, at least when it comes to physics and other games, generally speaking, these are generic things where you don't actually have to use them for the same thing. So let's see if we can just golf this ball instead. Well, I mean, we can. It's actually working a little bit, but like, there's still this issue with this orb where it's like not ideal. But yeah, I guess I should put on my full body trackers and test that out. So let's do that real quick. It has to be in calibrate somewhere, right? Full body, there it is. Calibrate. Why is it? Well, I'll just T-pose because this is moving with my head. So if I just T-pose, this is just work. Just put my legs a little bit like this. The confusing part is like this is not where my tracker is. It's like offset from where the actual tracker is. I'll just assume that this just works and just like calibrate now. No. So not only did the full body tracking not work for me, my actual trackers and the visuals in game were so massively offset that they basically did not have anything to do with each other anymore. And I did not figure out any way to fix that. It's just what? No, I've never had this issue in any other game before. Just no. That's funny. Oh, come back here. Oh, the ear clip is atrocious. I didn't even notice that before. Well, I can't. Well, I like visuals like that, but like, if they work. I do like that texture on the walkway. I mean, this is a nice space. How many people are online now? 4 people, okay. And then the world's 1, me, okay. Oh, this is Somnium Space. I don't know what else to do. Like, is there anything in the menu I haven't looked at yet? I guess there's like mirror. Ah, I'm beautiful. Also, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Where, oh, you can see by the little icon here that I'm muted right now, but as I'm talking, my jaw still flaps. I don't know if other people can see that too while muted, but like, I guess it can be kind of useful in the sense of that if you're flapping at someone with your jaw and then they can't hear you, they can be like, well, hey, I can't hear you. Which, you know, that can be useful. That can be useful. But like at the same time, it makes me not trust that people can't hear me right now. I don't like how this has like a really like aggressive movement when you move it. Like, why is that? That's weird. So there's a tip jar, desktop controls, worlds, we've been there, inventory. Is this just stuff I have access to by default? I'm gonna assume so, unless this is like something else. Well, let's get a mirror up again. Well, this is Somnium Space. My trackers are over there while I'm standing straight here, so I cannot recommend it for full body. I mean, what can I recommend it for? The video screen at the beginning with the RGB like paneling, that was cool. What the fuck? See you in the next video, I guess. I'm gonna have to edit this shit. Bye.